I've known John for going on 15 years now. Well, my relationship with John is I think of him as a friend. From a business standpoint, he's somebody that if I need to call upon him and get his advice or get his thoughts on projects that we're working on, he's always made himself available. He's able to give an opinion to us about what we're doing that is not influenced by our relationship or who we are, and that's what I really admire about John.
I met John when he first started running for office in Hoover. He had reached out to one of the political people I know, and we were so fortunate having that meeting because once he got on the city council, you couldn't ask for a better friend in government.
10 years ago, I was fortunate to be elected to the Hoover City Council, and one of the first groups to really invite me into their fold was the home builders. And you never forget when those who make significant investments in your future, you never forget that. And the home builders were certainly someone who came on board early with my campaign, and we established a very quick rapport and a great relationship that has been tremendously beneficial to the city of Hoover over the last 10 years.
I've seen him be placed in a lot of tough positions, whether it be zoning cases or just governing city business. It's not an easy job to do, and John has always handled it with class, and he's led our city very well, and I think the city of Hoover is in a much better place because of his leadership.
I think that whether it's a zoning issue, permitting, what it takes to get permits, he's always been receptive. He is a can-do person, but at the same time, he told me early on in our relationship, he said, you know, Charlie, I tell you how I'm gonna look at things. Is it good for families? And I've always thought that if that's your measuring stick as an elected official, that is what's good for families, you're gonna be for it. How could you possibly go wrong? And I think that's been the measuring stick that John has used ever since he's been in office.
Well, the Home Builders Association serves as a tremendous resource to those of us in public office. Certainly we're not experts in every field that we deal with, so having members of the Home Builders Association that we can call on when we need expert opinions on how to guide policy that impacts the home building industry is really invaluable in the job we do. The home builders over the last 10 years have probably been my greatest go-to group to call on when we have questions regarding not only home building, but different code issues that we deal with.
The thing is John could go anywhere he wanted in politics, and he chooses to stay here in Hoover, and he is the president of the council over here, and that's a big job.
As far as his induction into the Hall of Fame, obviously that's a real honor for John Lyda, but I think it's a greater honor for the home builders and for the Hall of Fame League.
Well, to be inducted into the Greater Birmingham Association of Home Builders Hall of Fame is truly one of the greatest honors of my public service. Well, certainly I want to thank the members of the Greater Birmingham Association of Home Builders for this tremendous honor. I want to thank my family who has sacrificed tremendously through the nights and the weekends and the after-hours work that goes in to being a successful public servant. And for the partnership, most importantly, that the Home Builders has given to me to help not only me succeed in public service, but to help the city of Hoover become a best-in-class community in America.
John, most importantly, I just want to thank you for all your service over the years, what you've meant to the Home Builders Association, and congratulate you on being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Thank you.
John, congratulations. We're so happy that you're in the Home Builder Hall of Fame. On a personal note, I want to thank you for all the things you've done helping me. And on a bigger note, I want to thank you for all you do for all the people that you serve.
Yeah, thank you, John. We are really glad to have you in the Hall of Fame. I cannot imagine a more deserving person than you. But beyond that, thank you for your friendship. I know you're a friend to so many people, and I appreciate you taking time to include me in that group.